I've always been very, very healthy, rarely ill, rarely get sick, except when I travel. That was one issue. I'd often get the flu-like syndrome after traveling, flight in particular, to longer distances or even shorter distances. But I was in Australia in 2003 at a huge conference of about 1,000 people, half of whom were there from Hong Kong and Malaysia and other countries. And when I came back, I was the sickest I've ever been in my life. More than likely, I had a severe virus. It could have been a cousin to SARS. It was right during the SARS epidemic. There are a number of people from the same conference who were rushed to the hospital in ambulances with their breathing stopped and had to be resuscitated. I was very ill. Never had been sick for more than a few days or a week, and I was down for 6 weeks. After recovering from that, I never regained my former health, my vitality, my energy, and I was just kind of lingering. I didn't have, the energy was probably the biggest thing that I was missing from that. And I was doing scans from other systems. I had done the QXCI and some of those remedies with a little bit of benefit, but nothing robust or significant. Then I worked with a nutritionist at length and did a lot of detoxification and homeopathic remedies and supplements, and she used something called the phasic system of body scanning. And again, very cumbersome, takes like an hour and a half to get all the data collected. And nothing was working. So I am still looking, and I feel like there's something out there that could ultimately help me. Western medicine had nothing to offer for this condition. So I went to take the training and got a scan. So the scan showed that I needed a product now called an infoceutical, which is just some small drops you can put in water. And I was learning about the system at that time, most of which was very, very new to me. The theory behind it, the whole quantum basis of nutrienergetics was totally and absolutely new. But what really convinced me that this had some merit and value was that in 3 days I began to feel a little bit better, actually quite a bit better. And naturally my first thought was, well, this is a placebo effect. I really want to feel better so much that I'm looking for almost anything that would help me feel better. So I didn't say anything. I just put that in the back burner. Continued taking my 6 drops in water, 3 or 4 ounces of water. And by the 5th day, now I'm back home in Denver, and I said to my wife, I said, Kate, I'm really feeling a lot better. And she said, Ron, you look the best you've looked in 2 years. And that was really, really telling. 1 infoceutical, 6 drops, that's all I took for a while for those first 5 or 6 days. Then, of course, there were other infoceuticals I've taken over time to make my body even healthier, to give myself more energy. Without energy, one's enthusiasm is gone, joy, excitement about things, the ability to take love and enjoyment in our work and our relationships, it's handicapped. And so what I've seen with my patients is the same kind of thing. Many of them come in lacking energy. If there's one symptom that probably describes all of my patients across the board, not so much with children, but particularly the adults, regardless of their presenting problem, it's a lack of energy. Physical energy and or mental energy. So that was pretty convincing that my own health responded so well to this infoceutical. And I said, I want to get trained in this. I want to bring this into my practice, and I want to help other people to regain their natural state of health.